Welcome to FAAN in Focus, the program that brings you the latest developments, achievements, and strategic initiatives shaping Nigeria's aviation industry through the activities of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria. I am Tolulope Adeleru Balogun. On today's edition, Nigeria earns a significant aviation safety rating as FAAN pledges to sustain the momentum. The managing director advocates for stronger security and collaboration across the aviation ecosystem. How FAAN is driving airport standardization to meet global benchmarks. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development receives a major continental responsibility. We showcase ongoing terminal development projects under the Renewed Hope initiatives of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Plus, FAAN's preparedness against the Ebola threat, strengthened emergency response partnerships, and leadership perspectives on the future of airport infrastructure. Welcome aboard.
Every day, thousands of journeys begin and end at Nigeria's airports. Behind every safe takeoff and smooth arrival is a system working tirelessly for you. FAAN in Focus, a half-hour enlightenment program on major Nigeria television stations, takes you behind the scenes, bringing you closer to the people, policies, innovations, and services that keep Nigeria's aviation industry moving. Discover helpful travel tips, understand airport processes, and stay informed about the developments shaping the future of air travel. Whether you're a frequent flyer, a first-time traveler, or simply curious about aviation, join us on FAAN in Focus on these stations and across FAAN's digital platforms. FAAN in Focus, bringing the airport closer to you. Brought to you by the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN.
Nigeria's aviation industry has recorded another important milestone following a positive aviation safety assessment that reinforces the country's commitment to global best practices. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria says the achievement reflects the collective efforts of stakeholders working to strengthen operational standards, safety management systems, and regulatory compliance across the nation's airports. While celebrating the accomplishment, FAAN has emphasized that sustaining the gains remains the priority, with continuous investments in infrastructure, personnel development, and operational excellence. The Managing Director and Chief Executive of FAAN, Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku, has called for stronger collaboration among aviation stakeholders to further enhance airport security and operational efficiency. According to her, today's security challenges demand greater information sharing, coordinated action, and the adoption of modern technologies capable of addressing emerging threats. She noted that aviation security remains a shared responsibility, requiring sustained cooperation among government agencies, airport operators, airlines, and security organizations. For FAAN, maintaining safe, secure, and passenger-friendly airports remains at the heart of its mandate.
Hey Siri, what's next on my calendar?
The next event on your calendar is a 7 p.m. flight to Lagos.
Before you fly, have your moment at any FAAN VIP lounge, available at all airport domestic terminals.
As global aviation continues to evolve, the need for standardized airport operations and infrastructure has become increasingly important. FAAN is responding through deliberate efforts aimed at aligning Nigeria's airports with international standards and best practices.
The Murtala Mohammed International Airport has been active for over, I would say, almost 50 years. And not just as a Nigerian, but also a traveler, it's clear that there's a lot of work that should have been done from a maintenance perspective in that airport that wasn't. And, we met on ground, aging infrastructure, dilapidated structures, just a very poor process and people control as well as passenger flow at the terminal. And I believe that every administration that has come on board talks about what they need to do about the airport, but they haven't actually executed it. So I'm excited that within this administration, there's an opportunity for us to improve the passenger experience through the rehabilitation, through modernized infrastructure, as well as technology that will be incorporated into the terminal. As you know, Murtala Mohammed International Airport is one of the busiest airports across Africa. We process almost 4 million passengers on an annual basis. 2025 integrated numbers are still being finalized, and I know that we exceeded that. But more importantly, the face of Murtala Mohammed is really the first experience that every passenger has when stepping into Nigeria. As such, it's become extremely important for Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as well as the Honorable Minister Festus Keyamo, SAN, to ensure that the experience when you're coming into the airport is improved. The federal government is supporting the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria with the rehabilitation of this terminal. But as you know, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria generates its own revenue, which we use to maintain our facilities. A lot of that we also contribute back to the federal government. So it's not just so much as the federal government dipping into their purse right now, but they're actually leveraging the money that the airport itself has generated to actually help with the remodeling and the reconstruction.
The authority believes that standardization is not merely about infrastructure. It also encompasses service delivery, operational procedures, safety culture, and customer experience. By implementing uniform standards across the network of airports under its management, FAAN aims to deliver safer, smarter, and more efficient facilities capable of supporting Nigeria's growing aviation ambitions. Airport infrastructure development remains a critical component of the Renewed Hope initiative. Across Nigeria, construction, rehabilitation, and modernization projects are progressing at various airport terminals with the goal of improving passenger comfort, operational efficiency, and economic activity.
Lagos, the largest city and economic hub in Nigeria, is a vibrant metropolis known for its bustling ports, financial districts, and diverse culture. Commissioned in the year 1979, Murtala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA, in Lagos was the busiest airport and a key international gateway for Nigeria. However, as Nigeria's most important aviation transportation hub, MMIA faces numerous challenges after 50 years of operation, including an inefficient road network, outdated terminal facade and finishes, dilapidated building structure, aging equipment and machinery, a lack of direct access between the two terminal buildings, and restrictions on the development on Terminal 2. To restore the prestige of this international gateway, we are embarking on a journey of renewed hope, undertaking a systemic renovation of MMIA to bring back its former glory and elevate its status on the global stage. First, the inefficient road network will be replaced with two independent ring roads, the outer ring for departures and the inner ring for arrivals. Second, the existing structure of Terminal 1 will be strengthened to improve its integrity. A connection building will link the two terminals, and the skywalk will connect the car park to Terminal 2, ensuring seamless passenger movement within these facilities. Meanwhile, this half-century-old Terminal 1 will undergo comprehensive modernization, featuring an enhanced eagle-inspired architectural design that symbolizes a soaring and hopeful Nigeria. The upgrades will include both interior and exterior enhancements, improved passenger facilities, and advanced mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to enhance operations and capacity. Terminal 2 will also undergo upgrades, including refurbished platforms, enhanced canopies, expanded boarding fingers, and an enlarged apron for greater efficiency. Once completed, passengers at MMIA will enjoy a significantly enhanced travel experience. The redesigned infrastructure will provide well-organized and direct access to the terminal buildings, improving efficiency. Optimized internal circulation will ensure uninterrupted movement for arriving and departing passengers. Additionally, modernized facilities, upgraded amenities, and an aesthetically immersive environment will create a more comfortable, seamless, and enjoyable journey for all travelers. Under the Renewed Hope initiative, we're leveraging global expertise in airport engineering and cutting-edge digital systems to transform MMIA into a safer, smarter, greener, and more efficient aviation hub. Finally, the nation will be filled with hope, paving the way for a brighter future.
While FAAN drives reforms within the airport system, the nation's aviation leadership is also making significant contributions to the continental stage. Nigeria's Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, SAN, has received continental recognition following his appointment by the African Development Bank to lead a $7 billion aviation transformation program for Africa. The initiative is expected to support infrastructure development, connectivity enhancement, and broader economic integration across the continent. Industry observers describe the appointment as a strong endorsement of Nigeria's growing influence within African aviation and a reflection of ongoing efforts to position the sector as a driver of economic growth and regional cooperation.
Every day, thousands of journeys begin and end at Nigeria's airports. Behind every safe takeoff and smooth arrival is a system working tirelessly for you. FAAN in Focus, a half-hour enlightenment program on major Nigeria television stations, takes you behind the scenes, bringing you closer to the people, policies, innovations, and services that keep Nigeria's aviation industry moving. Discover helpful travel tips, understand airport processes, and stay informed about the developments shaping the future of air travel. Whether you're a frequent flyer, a first-time traveler, or simply curious about aviation, join us on FAAN in Focus on these stations and across FAAN's digital platforms. FAAN in Focus, bringing the airport closer to you. Brought to you by the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN.
Beyond infrastructure, public health preparedness remains a critical component of aviation safety. Recent concerns over the Ebola outbreak in parts of Africa have once again highlighted the importance of vigilance at points of entry and exit. What measures has FAAN put in place to protect passengers and airport communities? Our Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Henry Agbebire, provides insight.
Hello, Nigerians. I am Henry Agbebire, Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection at FAAN. As a proactive measure, following reports of Ebola virus disease in parts of Africa, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has activated enhanced surveillance and monitoring protocols across our international airports. In collaboration with Port Health Services, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, the Lagos State Epidemiology Team, the Lagos State Government, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and other stakeholders, we have intensified passenger screening, including the deployment of temperature monitoring devices and thermal cameras, particularly for passengers arriving from high-risk and transit countries. In line with NCAA directives, all passengers arriving in Nigeria are required to complete the mandatory health declaration form online before travel. Passengers who are unable to do so will be required to complete the hard copy form upon arrival. We kindly urge all passengers to cooperate fully with health officials and airport personnel, together through vigilance, cooperation, and adherence to established protocols. We will continue to keep our airports and country safe.
FAAN says it continues to work closely with relevant health authorities and other stakeholders to ensure that all necessary surveillance and preventive measures remain active across the nation's airports. The authority also urges travelers to comply with established health protocols and report any concerns to relevant officials.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port Harcourt International Airport. The local time is 6 p.m.
This terminal tells the story of our people. Warm and hospitable. Resilient business minds. Dreamers and go-getters. Experience the ease of doing business here. Welcome to Port Harcourt International Airport. Managed by FAAN. Safety, security, and comfort.
Preparedness extends beyond public health to emergency management and disaster response. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria and the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency have strengthened their partnership to enhance emergency preparedness and response capabilities. The collaboration focuses on coordinated planning, information sharing, simulation exercises, and rapid response mechanisms designed to protect lives and critical infrastructure.
Within the airport environment, we are already collaborating with you. I think we have our regular mock exercises, which LASEMA participates in, as well as the fire. I believe the Lagos State Fire Safety Services also is part of that. Within the airport environment, we're strictly guided by ICAO guidelines and regulations, under which we've also domesticated them under the Nigerian Civil Aviation Regulation, which is headed by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority.
Officials from both organizations say stronger cooperation will improve readiness for emergencies and further reinforce safety within the aviation environment.
As the Nigeria's aviation sector continues to gather laurels from regional and global regulators, such as the International Civil Aviation Organization, otherwise known as ICAO, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has decided to open up its investment opportunities to both local and foreign investors who desire to partner with it as it strives to become a regional aviation hub in Africa. FAAN has continued to strengthen its position in transforming the nation's aviation sector into a super hub through a sustained improvement on existing terminals as well as the development of new ones to cater for the growing demands of passenger traffic, diverse cargo handling needs, and warehousing, among others. Being Nigeria's custodian of commercial airports, FAAN has in its portfolio inexhaustible investment opportunities in the aviation sector and an increasing non-aeronautic source of revenue that is now open to genuine investors as partners to deliver improved standards of operational efficiency and the airport user experience in a mutually beneficial relationship. Some of the major exciting collection of attractions for airlines, concessionaires, and specialized investors include the development of terminal buildings and management, independent power projects, cargo complexes or warehousing facilities, avio bridges, hangars, trolley management, multi-story car park development, medical clinics, aviation fuel depot, among several others. FAAN, a federal government establishment, is also poised to give the will-be investor guarantee in the ease of doing business, a focal agenda of the federal government of Nigeria.
Chairman of the FAAN Governing Board, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, says the future of Nigeria's airport infrastructure remains bright under the renewed Hope initiative of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. According to the chairman, ongoing investments, policy support, and institutional reforms are laying the foundation for an ultra-modern aviation ecosystem capable of competing with the best in the world.
I thought I was in one of the well-developed foreign international airports, but I am happy to see that I'm in Nigeria and in Lagos. So the quality work is beautiful, and all the equipment are being fixed now. And I think it is going to be a big success of the remodeling of the aviation reform.
He expressed confidence that continued collaboration among stakeholders will accelerate growth, improve service delivery, and unlock new opportunities across the aviation value chain. And that brings us to the end of today's flight. Today, we've highlighted Nigeria's aviation safety progress and FAAN's commitment to sustaining the momentum. We heard the call for stronger airport security and stakeholder collaboration. We explored efforts to standardize airport operations, celebrated a major continental appointment for the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, and showcased ongoing terminal development projects supporting the renewed Hope initiative. We also examined FAAN's preparedness against public health threats, reviewed enhanced emergency response partnerships, and heard leadership perspectives on the future of aviation infrastructure in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us on this maiden edition of FAAN in Focus. I'm Tolulokwe Adileru Balogun. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your focus on the future.